What's going on, guys? My name is Commander Coach Sylveon KC, and welcome to the post-draft analysis for the MLB. This is the league that I was talking about that Jolts recommended me to go, and it's also a league that Matrix is in. So, I have some friends. I have the post-draft right here. We also have some other coaches from the league, so if you want to introduce yourself, you go ahead right now.
Hey guys, Aqua's here, and thank you for inviting me here to help with your analysis. I can already see great potential in this draft, so watch out for me.
So, if you obviously don't see it, if you're not looking at the screen, this is just audio. The team that I drafted was, I'm going to do it in the order that I actually drafted them because I remember, was Mega Absol, Klefki, Garchomp, Suicune, Lando T, Jolteon, Tentacruel, Gourgeist, Meloetta, Aerodactyl, and Flareon. And I was only sniped once because originally I was going to have Blaziken instead of Meloetta. However, Blaziken was sniped in the same round that I was going to get him. So we went Meloetta, and then I needed a fire type, so I went with the False Prophet. Already off the bat, I don't know which coach pointed it out before I started recording, but I have a really big ice weakness in Garchomp, Gourgeist, Lando T, and Aerodactyl. Which that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4 Mons. Which that's not bad compared to the 1, 2, 3, 4 Mons that also is weak to ground.
Yeah, your team has some really crippling weaknesses, I realized. You could probably make the best of it with it, because, the mons that are bodied by ice, you have some mons that resist it, and the mons that are completely destroyed by ground, you have mons that completely nullify that ground weakness. It's not about just what mons are super effective by what. It's how you can counter those weaknesses to use it to your advantage and win the game. Such as say, Lando T's weak to ice, you can go to Klefki, and then Klefki's weak to ground, you can either go out to Lando or go Gourgeist and then counter that.
And it's interesting because when the last league I was in, of course, the people that watch it on my channel know it's the PDD, I had a 5 Mon weakness to ground, and week 1 I brought all 5 of the Mons that were weak to ground. I lost 1-0, but it's something it's something that people see that, he has a 5 times weakness to ground, I'm going to bring a lot of ground type attacks, and then I don't bring those Mons.
Yeah, my draft is super crippled by fighting types, and then knock off and Mega Eliminate. But I have ways of countering up. I could sack a Volcarona and hope for the burn there, or get Scald Mew to cripple it. It's really not a bad draft. Your team has so much chemistry. Your Dragon Fairy Steel Core, super compact and tight, and then you don't really have a super strong Underwater Grass Core, but it's kind of defensive, but lacking on the slow side. Kind of not my cup of tea, but it's still really balanced. Let's talk about your Absol. What were you thinking with
the funny thing is, last draft I was going to have Mega Absol as my Mega, and it was picked right before I got it, so I won't make Ampharos instead, which worked really well. That means I didn't have to rely on getting Jolteon the next round. But Mega Absol works because the first 2 months I drafted was Mega Absol, Klefki, and then I drafted Garchomp, which adds to the idea of hazard stacking. And the idea of, if people want to try and hazard stack on me, I have a Magic Bounce user to go to.
That's exactly what I was thinking with Mega Sableye. Not mostly for the stall, it's for hazards, because stalled. Especially since I have no regenerator on. And then you having that way to stack Hazard really, really complements your team very well. It can, and especially since you have a really good offensive core there with Garchomp, Aerodactyl, and then Mega Absol's and Jolteon.
Mm-hmm.
It really can put your opponent on a short timer and get them out of the way.
The only thing I wish that I could change is, obviously everyone knows on my channel how much I care about hazard control. I only have one defogger and one rapid spinner.
Yeah, that's really not the best situation, but it could be worse. You could have nothing on that hazard.
But then again, I also
Looking
have
at some
one Magic Bounce user, and then eventually I see some mons that I can trade out and get, you know, rapid spin, or mainly rapid spin.
Yeah. And like if you predict some Magic Bounce, get your you have spin blockers. But you don't have any, like if you had like Bisharp per se, you have also a defog defender, because you get that defog. If you send in like a Bisharp or Defiant user and they get defog, they just really, really made a poor play there. Like where Hazard's so important for them. But yeah, Hazards don't do a ton to your team other than that. Like Stealth Rock, only Flareon, Aerodactyl, and a few other mons. That, like, there's nothing super effective besides Flareon to Stealth Rocks. So you'd be fine there.
Yeah, that will. Then I also have something that can take care of Toxic Spikes, being Tentacruel. And this is the first time that I've ever drafted a Ghost type, so Gourgeist will be helpful to block Rapid Spin. So, if you don't have any other comments.
I don't.
And I don't believe anyone else is in this call.
No.
Okay, thank you for joining me.
See you guys.
Wait.
Oh. We have more people.
Custap Sudowoodo is the greatest thing in OU.
God dang it. Yeah.
That was from Aiden, by the way, if you guys don't
That's
know.
all. I'm done. I'm not competitive. I mean, Custap Sudowoodo to OU. I have nothing to say on as tier draft.
So, that is all. My name is Commander Real. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, comment down below. And we'll see you again next time.